All right, it's Sunday. Can do a Scotch Sunday today. Missed the last 2 weeks. I had an illness, taking antibiotics for 10 days, so I missed the last two Sundays. Doctor asked doctor if I could drink whiskey. He said no whiskey, so I wasn't able to do the last two Sundays. So I'm gonna kick it off today. I've been kind of waiting to do this one for since then. Kind of like this is one of the scotches I really like. So we're gonna do this one, and we got the Glendronach 15, and this is the 15 revival from Glendronach. It was reintroduced a little over a year ago, I believe, and it had been out before, but before the previous version was done exclusively in the Orolosa sherry casks. This is done in both the PX and the Orolosa sherry casks, both. So you're going to get the nutty flavors of the Orolosa sherry, and you're going to get the sweet from the PX grapes, PX sherry. So they come from two different grapes. The PX obviously comes from the PX grapes, and the Orolosa comes from the Palmanero grapes, which the PX are kind of done overripe to get extra sugar, so that's why the PX tends to be sweeter. So, all right. Anyway, I really liked this one last time. Like I said, it only lasted me about 3 days, so I drank it really quick, so I must have really liked it. So we're going to do this. And of course, Glendronach was founded in 1826. Got my glasses today, so we're good. All right, founded in 1826. They did not release single malts until 1968. That was the first time that they actually released anything as a single malt. In 1996, the distillery was mothballed, which they didn't totally shut down. They just kind of knew they might reopen it someday. And then, like 2001 or 2002, it was reopened. In 2008, it was bought by the Glendronach distillery or group. So that's like Glenglasgow, Glendronach, and Glendronach are kind of under the same umbrella. And then in 2016, Brown-Forman became the owners of it. In 2005, they converted over from had used up until 2005. They had used traditional coal to heat as the heating system, and they switched over to steam back in 2005. They were one of the last distilleries to do that. They were like one of the last holdovers. They only have 4 stills, two spirit and 2 wash. They produce about 350,000 gallons a year. I don't know how many bottles that is. I guess it depends. And what else can I tell you? And, well, I guess I'll read the bottle. Oh, I know. The James Alderdice was back in the 1826. He was struggling to get any kind of market share, and he actually started marketing or using the marketing, kind of selling it in the red light districts. And so really it was kind of the ladies of the night who were drinking it originally, and they were introducing it to their customers, and that's kind of where it kind of got its start. But yeah, so what can I say about this here? Okay, tasting notes. It's antique bronze. I guess I could get it out here for you, and you can see that there is no chill filter and no color added. So that is the natural color. That is pretty dark. Okay, deep in the East Highlands, the Glendronach distillery has been quietly perfecting sherry wood maturation since 1826. Our founder, James Alderdice, built his distillery in the Forged Valley and named it Glendronach, which means Valley of the Brambles in Scots Gaelic. Here he discovered the rich depths of the sherry wood maturation, marrying Scotch spirit to Spanish oak. Little has changed over the centuries. Our craftsmanship using the same iron mash tun, wooden washbacks and copper pot stills as their forefathers did. Dedication to the mastery of our craft is unyielding, as in this iteration of the Glendronach Revival 15, matured in PX and Orolosa sherry casks from Spain. This luxury sherried Highland single malt Scotch presents deep notes of dark fruits, rich chocolate, and honey with an enveloping, memorable finish. And yeah, the honey is what I really remember from the last bottle. Was just seemed like there was a lot of honey on the nose and on the taste. What else? There's something else I was going to tell you. Don't know. Okay. So we'll open this one up. I don't need this anymore. I don't have to read anything. All right. A lot of sherry scent on that. I didn't remember that. All right, kind of show it to you in the glass. Kind of see the color. Definitely dark. Okay, so, oh yeah, I was at the World of Whiskeys in Houston Thursday night. There were quite a few distilleries there, and yeah, more than I could have drank, so I'm glad there weren't more companies there. Oh yeah, definitely get some honey in there. Chocolate. Sherry. There is some sherry. I really, like I said, I kind of forgot about the sherries. Mostly it was the honey is what I remembered. Maybe a little orange and vanilla. Yeah, definitely some orange. I'm not getting honey really on the nose. Okay, so yeah, definitely some sherry fruits. Getting a little bit of chocolate, some orange. Okay, yeah, little vanilla on the back. So we'll give this a try. Okay, yeah, definitely get apricots and honey. Really, really good. This is a really good scotch. Apricots, honey, some dark bitter chocolate, cocoa. Oh wow, starts to finish even more and more of that chocolatey comes through. Yeah, really nice. Really, definitely taste the honey. Um, Pretty sweet. I get stronger orange on the nose now. Okay, yeah, really good scotch. Maybe a little fig, some oak. There's definitely getting some oak on the taste. The finish is really dry. Um, honey and dark chocolate and kind of oaky there on the finish. Really good. Yeah, so there you have it. Trying to get this out early today because Sal wanted it out before the football game came on. So there you go, Sal. Trying to get it out there early for you. Oh, I know what the other thing I wanted to tell you. Okay, yeah. The master distiller is Rachel Berry, which is one of the many women that are up and coming in the Scotch world. Actually, I should say, excuse me, Dr. Barry is the master blender for Glendronach and Benriach. And she's, like I said, one of the many women, and you'll find more and more women coming up in the business. And definitely, you know, I think she's doing a wonderful job. Both Benriach and Glendronach are both fantastic whiskeys. So, yeah. So wrap it up. Dark chocolate and honey. Really good. Some oak on the finish, but yeah, excellent. See you next time.